Alright, bro. This is the video that will change your life, and I truly do mean that. So many of us, we have two options, and we have a default option that makes us weak, and it's the option that we've all been taken. When we all go through a hard time, what's our default option? We allow our hard time to break us, right? And how we allow it to break us is through what? We just mindlessly scroll. We watch some YouTube, play some games, take some drugs, hang out with the boys, right? That's what we do. We run away from our feelings, right? So I want you to understand, and this is something that's going to change your life. You can't pray for an easy life, bro, because it ain't going to happen. You can't wish and hope, I hope my life's easy for the rest of my life. It ain't going to happen. I want you to understand this because this is just the game that we play as men. This is the game that we play. It's what's instilled in us. This is life, right? Life's going to be hard. But you got to choose the level of hardness that you lived your life at, right? You can either choose to live a life of self-pity, sitting there hating yourself, not moving the needle, sitting in this, wallowing in this self-pity, right? Because I've done that. I've been there, bro. Trust me, I have. Or you can choose to become someone, to be someone, to cultivate a life, to create, right? And that's ultimately going to be hard as well. But you can sit and allow your problems to break you, or you can allow your problems to make you. But we're all on this default mode, right? So let me kind of put this example on here so that you kind of understand. Because it took me a while to understand that life is always going to come at you. Regardless of how good life is right now, you might be on top of the world. You might be at rock bottom. But life's coming. There's going to be a bad day soon, right? Or you're probably going through it now. There's going to be a mirage of things that happen. So think about it like this. Your life as a young man looks like this, right? Let's say that this is you today. You're going to have so many problems. And sometimes you're going to have, 5 problems, 10 problems, 20 problems all happening at once. And, I've been there, bro. I've got an endless resume of just hard shit that I've been through. But it makes you, if you allow it. So get this, right? You might have issues with money. Maybe you got no money right now. You're dead broke, right? You might have your heart broken, or you're going through, a bad breakup or a toxic relationship. You're in one right now, right? You might have shit going on with your family. You might have something going on with your job or school or whatever it is, mate. You might want to try and start a business and it's just failing. You're not getting clients, or you're not getting, any money coming in. Whatever. Life's going to come at you from all different angles, right? You might have just personal issues that you're going through, right? Just so many things are going to come at you. And I want you to understand, like I said, we've got these two options, but we have a default option. And it's sad to say, because of this modern world, right? Our default option, number one option, right? We allow our hard times to break us. And it's the honest truth, right? We all have been broken at one stage of our life, right? Because of one of these things, or for many of those things, right? But we've defaulted to allow it to break us. Because that's just the world that we live in. Your school counselor's telling you, open up about your feelings, sit at home and, just be upset. That's what they're telling you. But it's all bullshit. Understand that you can allow your hard times to make you if you allow it to. So understand this, right? You as a young man got to rewrite and rewire your story and your mindset by allowing your hard times to make you. But I'm going to teach you how to do that because you probably don't know how to do it, right? So understand this. We all live in cycles in our lives, right? We go through cycles through, a relationship. That's a cycle. We go through a cycle of just getting older. We go through a cycle of school and graduating to university or getting a job. Like, we go through these transformational cycles. But understand this, right? Your cycle that you go through as a young man are cycles that are necessary to build you, right? A heartbreak, a failure, a loss in the family, financial issues, growing up tough, shit just going wrong, right? Trust me when I say this. You will only become a man that's respected, that has stories, that truly is someone that's about it through hard times. I have met so many people, right? And you might even be this young guy that haven't really been through much. So boom, one thing happens to you, it's the end of the world, game over, finished. But then you meet a young man like me that's been through hell and back so many times that I could look at a problem that you're facing, not to take anything away from you, but just look at what you're going through and think, just walk in the park, that's nothing. But to you, it's the end of the world. But get this, the only way that you become a man that's truly about it, that's built, is through hard times. So hard times actually become an asset, and they become battle scars that make you stronger. Think about it like that. Anyone that you admire, that you look up to, has had a whirlwind of shit that's gone wrong in their lives. But that's why you look up to them. Because if they didn't have it, you'd be like, well, why am I listening to this guy? He's just a fairy. He's been through nothing, right? So get that. These are assets. So if we look at your life right now as a cycle, bro, right? This is what it is. I want you to understand that there's going to have to be a lot of things that happen in here. And a lot of it's just figuring it out. You got to figure out what you got to do. But look at this, right? This is what you've got right now. You got a hard time, or you got hard times going on, right? You're trying to figure it out. You got shit going on with your relationship, your family, financial issues. You're just at that stage of life and so much shit's going wrong, right? Well then, okay, you're gonna go through this metamorphosis in here, and all I'm gonna tell you is like figure it out. Calm the situation, get out of the situation, whatever it is. If you're in a toxic relationship, get out of it. You got some financial issues, come up with a plan. You know, you got shit going on with your family, just figure it out, sort it out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn them into assets. And you've never heard this before, because assets are going to become fuel. Because think about it like this. We're all ramped up and motivated for a day or two, right? When, we've watched a video like this, or we went to a David Goggins seminar or something like that, right? We're on top of the world. But motivation is bullshit. Yeah, motivation, you feel alright for a day or two, maybe a week, but it ain't gonna last. Life's coming. You're going to wake up tired. You're going to wake up sick. Something's going to happen. So how do you keep the needle moving in your life? Well, you got to start looking at your hard times as assets, right? So think about it right now. In the present moment, whatever it is that you're going through, you're not going to think about this. You're probably thinking the universe it's messing with you, right? God is against you and all these things. But when you come out of this, you're going to look at yourself and you're going to be stronger for it. And you're going to look back at everything that you've been through as you get older in life and think, I'm about it because I've been through all those things. So that's what you're going to do, is you're going to take whatever it is that you've been through, right? Or whatever it is that you're going through right now. You're going to figure out, if you're going through shit right now, you're going to figure it all out now in this, in this middle part. And then you're going to turn it into an asset by thinking, wow, I've been through this. I was hurt. I was broken. I had so much shit happen. Whoa, I don't need motivation. This is all the motivation I need, the hard times, what you've been through. Because think about it like this. If you're sad, if you're frustrated, if you're angry, if you're pissed off, even if you're happy, right? Your default is to go numb yourself with some TikTok, with some video games, with all this shit that eventually breaks you. I go jerk off, go do some drugs, right? That's what we are hardwired to do because of this generation. Well, equally, right? All those things, your heartbreak, your money problems, what it is that you've got going on, all of that is unlimited motivation to win. Because you ain't going to feel motivated every day. Hell, you might not even be disciplined every day, right? But you have an unlimited source of fuel to tap into, and you just got to be like, whoa, okay, my heart's broken. I got these issues going on. I've got to make my life the best that it can, and I'm going to channel how I feel to moving the needle in my life to get better. So get this, right? Let's say that this is you today, and you're all messed up. This is you today, right? And you're trying to get here. Let's say that this is you in a year, or this is you in 6 months, right? You're just trying to get out of the situation that you're in, just overcome what it is. Understand that how you can make monumental progress, right? Make the most amount of progress you ever made is you take your hard times, right? You go through this whole journey, you turn it into an asset, and then you take it over here back to you today, right? And you take your assets and you allow it to be fuel to get you to where you need to get, right? If you've got a heartbreak, you have endless motivation to work hard on your business, to build your body, to get the best grades that you want, to develop yourself. You've got all these financial issues, right? Well, now you're backed up in a corner and you've got unlimited motivation to make some money. Whatever it is that you got going on, right? You have unlimited motivation, fuel, I should say, to get to where you need to get, to harness the life that you want through your hard times. But it all goes back to, well, am I allowing my hard times to break me, which we're hardwired to go do, like we're default mode for this, or am I going to allow it to make me? You just have to decide that, okay, enough's enough. I've got my heart's broken at the moment. I've got all this shit going on. I'm going to allow this to make me. It's a decision. It's your mindset. It's what you say to yourself. Okay, I'm going to use it to make me. And if you get to a point where this happens, right, you won't be able to sleep. You won't be able to not be working hard, because working hard, pushing yourself, harnessing a life that you want, going and grabbing it, right? Well, bro, I promise you, when you go back and think about what you're going through, that's going to, the only way that you'll be able to, recover from that pain, or, get over what it is that you're going through, or take what you've been through in the past, right, is to tap into those feelings that you feel, and it will allow you to, win. That's it. That's all that it happens, right? You see this amongst all the top performers in this world, right? CEOs, business moguls, athletes, all these people, they use whatever it is that they, with a loss, a bad business deal, a heartbreak, whatever, and they channel it to be the best that they can be. They channel it into their business, into their their careers, all of that, and they win. People only win because they've been through shit. People only win because they channel their energy. Because, motivation ain't real. Well, it is real for a couple of days. Discipline is real. But how you even keep your discipline on track is through, your hard times, turn them into assets. Then you got unlimited fuel to get up every single day. Because you can't sleep if you got shit going on. All you can do is work. So this is what you do. Just become a man that's about it. Just tap into your own self by telling yourself that you're going to allow these things to make you, not break you. It's just a mindset shift. And this will change your life, bro. Love you, brother.